The state of Washington has one of the most aggressive public disclosure laws in the country already. In fact, we've won a lot of awards and recognition literally every year for how good our system is, how easy it is for the public to access it through the public disclosure webpage, everything else. The difficulty is whenever you set up rules for a system like this, you're going to have people, and there's enough money in the campaigns and floating around in politics to make sure there are people, professionals who spend all of their time trying to find ways to get around the rules. The past couple of election cycles, we've seen this really starting to spike, where you've got people, both sides of the political aisle, both political parties, political groups that aren't even associated with any political party, all of them trying to avoid disclosure and be able to say what they want in the campaign without anybody knowing who they are. So it's becoming a bigger problem. Now that people know that the rules do have these gaps, they're very likely to exploit them even more. So it's really important to come through now, do a bill that closes some of these loopholes that we've identified and strengthen our system once again. Now, we passed this bill. Those folks are still going to be out there. They're going to find other ways to try to circumvent the law, and we'll go back after them, and we'll keep on closing things and keep our system as reliable and dependable as it has been in the past years. What we had in this last election, an organization actually created 40 different political action committees. Now, they didn't actually use all of those, but they could. And what they can do with those is have one political action committee makes a contribution to another political action committee. They report that. A week later, that political action committee transfers the money to another political action committee, and a week later they report that. Time goes on, and the election is over before you ever know where the money came from that you're seeing in the campaign. So this is an effort to kind of block that type of manipulation of the system. There is a lowering of the requirement for reporting electronically. Once you file electronically, the Public Disclosure Commission is able to put it up and out there to the public right away. If you file on paper, it can take days, if not weeks, to get all that information inputted. So this is lowering that and increasing the requirements to file. There's a ban on using, it's hard to believe, but you can actually go out right now and create two political action committees with the identical name and go out and speak completely different messages. So this puts a ban on creating PACs with the same names, which is real critical in our system. There is an increase in penalties. The reality is, like I said, however we set this up, there are going to be people who are going to find ways to violate it. So those who do, the penalties are going to be that much stiffer, and we'll see how that if that helps to deter some of this. We'll always have some problems. There's always going to be bad actors. Hopefully we catch them and make it a penalty that they don't want to commit that crime again.